Hi, this is Burns Hargis for another edition of Inside OSU. And here we are in America's largest comprehensive university student union that, with all the renovation, has become bigger and better. Today, we're going to look around and see a lot of the new neat stuff right here at this student union. So stay with us. Well, here I am, and of course our new bookstore, and with me is the director of our student union, Mitch Kilcrease. Mitch, thanks for having us over.
Glad to have you here.
The changes here in the union, and especially in this bookstore, are just spectacular. This is not your father's bookstore.
No, it's definitely not your father's bookstore on it. And as an alumni of the school, I'm sure that you can see the significant difference from when you were here. Before, the bookstore was kind of divided up between a bookstore, a clothing store, and kind of a bookshop on it.
Right.
We've kind of compiled that under one big roof and then added a whole bunch of new services. We've added an Apple store. We're going to have a copy center in here. And as you can see, if you can't find something orange, you don't need it.
You mentioned the Apple store. You've got more than just computers. You've got Apple TV, you've got the iPods, the iPads, the whole shebang.
We have pretty much everything. We also have the only service place on campus or in the city of Stillwater that you can bring your Apple products to and be serviced, which is a key component of having an Apple presence.
What are some of the changes that they're going to see besides this bookstore, obviously?
We've added 10 new restaurants into the building. 5 of them are national chains. We've obviously done the bookstore. We've added an information center that'll be campus-wide.
What are some of the chains that we have?
We have Johnny Rockets. We were the first one to put one on a college campus. Jamba Juice. We have a Caribou coffee concept here. Baja Fresh, which is a Mexican food concept that actually serves fish tacos. We have a farm-to-market concept called Red Earth Kitchen that works with our local farming community and brings those products here. So added a lot of variety. The only restaurant we brought back was Chick-fil-A, and it's the busiest Chick-fil-A on any college campus of the United States.
Wow.
So we thought we should do that.
There's still a lot of construction going on around here, and I guess there will be for a while. What is still to come?
We have some third-floor offices that are under construction, and fourth-floor meeting rooms, and then we'll really be wrapping that up. And then we're going to move on to the next jumping point, which is renovating the ballroom. When
we were doing this, I kept bringing up the fact that this is called a student union.
That's
it's
correct.
About students.
That's correct.
And yet we had the students down in the basement.
That's right.
So how's all that changing?
With our students, we took that great asset that we had and we've now taken and given the best spaces in the building on it. And I think when we go up and visit that up here in a few minutes, you're going to be really pleased with what we're trying to do with that.
The vast majority of the space here in the new student union, or the renovated student union, is dedicated to campus life. And with us is Kent Sampson, who is the head of campus life. Kent,
Burns,
welcome.
Thank you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
How do you like your new digs?
Oh, they're pretty exciting, and it didn't take long to see what was going on. I came up here on that Sunday as we were moving in before school started, and already our Greek officers were meeting out in the lobby area doing their transition, so the lobby was already full.
Well, before we start talking about the space itself, let's talk a little bit about campus life. Just give us a thumbnail, quick description of our Campus Life program.
Burns, Campus Life is all about the co-curricular or extracurricular experience that students have, the out-of-class value that they get in this.
Right.
And I've had more than one student recite to me your story about the out-of-class experience of leadership and how it changed your life, and that's what this is about.
Yeah. We have over 400 student organizations, don't we?
Right, about 450.
And we had most of it down in the basement in the old student union.
That's right. I had more than one student and parent and other ask me over the years, why are you guys hidden in the basement? Are they ashamed of you?
I know. So, so now let's talk about the new space.
We see our student organizational modules. There's room for 33 student organizations in there, and most of those are in the process of becoming occupied. Of course, our big student lobby and lounge that students gather for meetings or informal. And then a lot of the services that we provide to students, such as reservation of the lawns, physical plant work orders, student travel, trip insurance, things like that can be obtained through our desk, which is now, we knew we'd have a buzz, so we've extended our hours to be open till midnight at our student life desk up here too.
We also put the placement of this was real important too. It's on the same floor that admissions is at. And so when our students, future, current, or past students come to visit us, they're going to come in, they're going to see Halligan Hall. It's about an academic education. Right. It's very important for you to be here. And they're going to come in here, and it's also very important for you to get involved. So we really looked about placement in this facility too, on what we were saying with where we had things located.
One of the powerful elements of this, and these folks are yet to move up here, but they will, is our multicultural group and office advisors. international students and scholars that handles our 1,800 international students and study abroad are all coming over here a little bit later on. So
really everything that touches the students besides the actual classrooms is here.
It's landing here, that's right. And that part will be the renovation completed later this spring on down to the west end of the second floor.
The students' fees actually paid for the vast majority of the student union. And but they had more than just writing a check. They actually had some involvement. Talk about that a bit.
They did, from fabric and color selections to the real design. They had a real hand in it.
Well, Mitch, congratulations on overseeing this very complicated but fantastic project. We're glad that it's a new and bigger and better place where students can meet and greet.
That's great.
So thanks very much, and see you at the Union.